Boom, boom. This is Ken, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. All right, we got a little bit of Bleach Immortal Soul up today. We got some stuff to cover, so let's just go ahead and jump right into it. All right, so the Halloween event is up, and I have to say that I'm not actually that impressed with this event. This is very similar to the travel season event, which we had, which is the last event, which is about, I think, about a month ago or so. Again, we've got another character. Again, very good character. Nimu Kurosatsuji is the actual character. But the problem is she's 70 shards. Okay, and the problem is that there's just not, the reward scale is just too out of whack for this to be something that can be obtained just by simply playing the game from a free-to-play perspective. You're going to have to spend money, and you're probably going to have to spend quite a bit of it to actually achieve getting the character. So let's go ahead and take a look. So the login rewards, today's day 2. So you got some of the lottery draws for the actual season. I think it's a Kaku. Yeah, so Kaku is the season pass. Soul stones, so this is basically some more lottery draws, things, but nothing really of consequence. Day 10, you'll finally get the actual avatar frame. But yeah, all these events, all these items are nothing, basic items, okay? Haunted house exploration. This is really simple. You basically just jump around the screen. You're the scarecrow here. There's no fighting, so it's basically just movement. This, for instance, this one will take you over here, okay, and vice versa. That's all it is. So you're moving. As you can see, you jump. There's no fighting, but like I say, you'll find pumpkins and chests all throughout the screen. It's very simple. This one takes you here. 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 Okay. Just run around, collect the pumpkins. There'll be a key to open up a chest, which I believe is right here or something. But that was day 1. There's one opening up each day, so tomorrow day 3 will open. Day 2, very simple, the same. There are barricades right here. If you hit this little lever right here, that will destroy the barricade, allowing you to get in here. There's a barricade right here. You hit this lever, that'll allow you to get in here. Click on all the pumpkins. There's a chest in here. Then this right here will take you over here to the final level. More pumpkins and a chest. In each one of these areas, there'll be a little item to pick up. You need all 3 of the items to open up the big chest over here, but again, they're clearly visible on the ground to pick up. There's no fighting, so just click on all the pumpkins. It's very basic. You'll get piddly rewards, but most importantly, you will get hats when you complete it. This is the second day. It opened yesterday. I did a 10 pull this morning. That's all I had. I had 12 hats in 2 days. Okay, so as you can see, I did 10 times. When I did it this morning. The problem with this event is the fact that these reward probabilities are far too low. This is the exactly same format that they used for the travel season, which I did not like. I hope they do not switch to this because it's impossible without spending money to get the character. The probability is just too low. 1% chance to get 10 shards, okay, 10% chance to get 2 shards, okay, and a 5% chance to get, okay. So you're just not going to be able to draw enough times with that probability. Even if you get extremely lucky. I went into the event, the travel season event, pretty hard, and I managed to get 34 shards. So that's half of the required 70 shards that you need. Too many shards are required, and they don't give you enough rewards to get them. The only other option is the candy, but if you look at the candy, it's a 5% for 5 and 2%, and that's where you're going to come into a problem from the exchange. Okay, good stuff in here is just far too high. This is for the travel season. She was a travel season. Halibo was. This was her awakening item. Another thing I don't like about this exchange is the fact that there is no option to get Orihime and Rukia shards, Christmas Orihime, which are the other from the first. Nothing in here to get them at all. The only thing you can do is hope to get some time tokens which you can use in the event shop to get them. But again, 10 candies, no, it's not going to happen. You're going to need luck. So this is a totally warped event, just like the last one. Horrible format. Um, it's far too much for these pools, and the reward probabilities are too low. You're going to have to spend a lot of money to get a lot of the witch hats uh, uh, on this, unless you want to spend. So, and at 3,000, I mean, that's just ridiculous. That's like almost 40% more than a standard draw. That's just not something that you want to be doing. It's a really bad look for this event. I'm not happy with it. I'll do the participation in it, but seriously, it's just bad all around. The characters, the characters, it's a good character. If you take a look, I mean, we had Halibel, as I said, on the travel season about a month ago. But this right here is Nimu. Okay. Uh, Again, uh, it's a pretty nice skill set. It's a good support character, but yeah, 70 is just too much to get with the probabilities. The probabilities need to be increased, or the actual shard level needs to be reduced down. So yeah, not a good look. Not happy with this event. I will participate, but only from I'll do the daily login reward, and I'll do the daily exploration, and I'll make my draws as they come. But I don't think it's going to be anything. I don't think we're going to be able to get the character. It's just way too much, and I'm not going to spend the amount of money. It's RNG. You're going to have to purchase a lot of tickets. I'm sorry, a lot of the hats to get this. Um, there is a daily recharge where you can get some hats, but this is 99 cents. But again, uh, yeah, it's only one shard, so you need 70. It's not like Christmas Orihime and Christmas Rukia, which were 30 shards. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, 30 shards. Much easier to obtain. They had a different grid format for that as well too. In that event, I did the videos on it previously. If you want to jump back and take a look at that, but it showed how it was rigged, and how you actually had to purchase 6 of these 99-cent chests here to actually make it enough so that you'd be able to get to character. I actually did because I really wanted the character, but that was just one of the very few times, and she is gracing my screen right here. So yeah, this is not a good look, not a good look at all for the Halloween event. So it is what it is, But yeah, yeah. The only thing you want to go for this, to be honest, is you want to try to get some of the tokens, the time tokens, because if you can get the time tokens, you can then spend those in the shop at the event shop. Uh, And that's where you can get a chance to get the previous stuff. I'm going for the gloves. I mean, I got Urahime, but I want to get her awakening item, and that's the gloves. But 45 is just takes. You're only going to get 10 tokens, and the chances of you getting 10 tokens. So the tokens come up during the event. All right. The fact of the matter is, 4 events was what you would need to get. 4 events plus some. All right, and you're not guaranteed to get the tokens because it's too much candy to get the tokens, and the candy drops are extremely low probability. So yeah, it's just ridiculous. It's just really not a good look at all. Not a good look at all. We've already proven this event shop is totally a joke. It takes far, far, far too often. You can get it through the coupon shop here, which is where you get a chance to get time tokens. I've been participating in it daily since it came out, getting my free tokens. I still haven't got enough to purchase 5 time tokens. Uh, you know, you get 10 a day, so to get 500, that's 50 days. So you know, I mean, it just it's not a good look at all. So I don't know I don't know exactly how much longer I'm going to continue playing this game from this standpoint. I'm just not happy with the way it goes out at all. Okay, as you can see, you get your 10 tokens here. Yeah, not a good look. This character's not obtainable. The previous events before the travel season event, they had a free character that you could get if you just logged into the game each day and did the daily requirements. You had enough to get the character. Anniversary Ichigo, which I'm using in my team right now, was one of those characters. Um, and then they had another character which was elevated, it was Jin, I believe it was, or it might have been Aizen. I think I think it was Jin. It was either Jin or Aizen. I think it was Aizen, Anniversary Aizen, which required you to spend a little bit of money if you wanted to get him. Uh, and I was fine with that. They had a free to play character in there to get, so I went for it. And that's what they need to be doing on these events. They need to have two characters, and they need to have one that can be obtained by doing storm. Log in each day, participate in the event, do the stuff, and you'll get the character. But that's not happening, and it has not happened in the travel season. I didn't really get upset that the travel season was an off event. Uh, but so I'm going to wait until the Christmas event comes around and see what they do on that. If they do the same thing that they did here, I'm probably not going to participate simply because of the fact that the events are, yeah, they're the events are all pay to play. There's no way to actually get so it's if you want to get the character, you're going to have to pay for it, and you're probably going to have to shell out quite a bit. So it's a clear money grab on these events. So not happy with that. So yeah, I'll give it to the Christmas event. But if we don't see a change in the Christmas event, I mean either keeping back the previous format where you could get stuff, or making stuff that was attainable, I'm probably not going to stick around too much after after that, because I just don't feel the need to do it. The game's gated. It's to the point where it's very difficult to pass. I have a high level version 2 team, and I'm having trouble getting through the elite stages and stuff. It's just, yeah, it's not gated right. It's almost to the point where these new characters that they're entering, which are good characters, are going to be required to advance, and that's not a good look at all. So unless some things change, I'm not going to be sticking around much on this game, which is really unfortunate because I do like the actual anime, and I do like the story and whatnot. But it's just, yeah, it just, I don't see, I don't mind spending a little bit of money. Like I said, I've spent probably about $25 on this game when I started playing it. I think it's been about, I think we're coming up on the second year right now. But it's changed completely from what it was, after the Christmas event, and they got caught rigging the game towards the it was not geared towards the player. They apologized. The next two events they came out with, they had a free to play and they had a pay to play character, which is fine. I have no problem with that. But these last two events, the travel season and now this season, they have not done that. So we're going to have to see. But yeah, not a good look. I'll play it, but just from a do it said standpoint, I'll do the daily screen to get the rewards and stuff. But they're all piddly rewards, and hopefully I'll get lucky and maybe get enough candy to get some time tokens or something, or maybe hit the shards a couple times. But like I said, I didn't even get halfway through the shards for Halibut. I only ended up with 34 shards when it was all said and done. So yeah, it's not a good look. So. Well, it is what it is, but yeah. So I just wanted to let everybody know that it is out there, so you get in there and play it. Today's day 2. I had some microphone issues yesterday. I think I've got them straightened out, so that's why I did not drop the video yesterday. But got to drop today, and we'll see how it sounds. So if it doesn't sound right to anybody, or if it's too low, just let me know, because like I say, it was acting up. And had to get some things done, but I think it's taken care of. All right. So, again, thanks a lot for watching. Remember to subscribe to the channel. Once you click on the subscribe button, you'll see the bell. If you click on the bell, YouTube will, on occasion, but they have known to not notify people whenever I have pushed a video out. But just check back to the channel otherwise. But I do try to post out at least once every other day. Might skip to once every 3 days every now and then, but I try to get out every other day at least. All right. So thanks a lot. Remember to, like I say, subscribe and hit the bell, and of course like and share the videos. That does help the channel immensely. This is Kenrick coming at you in the corner, signing out.